action.
Good morning, Think Greener. I'm Rob, and I'm with two amazing people here in Amsterdam. And this is Pascal, and this is Dawn. And today is April 23rd. We had a fantastic day in Amsterdam with Earth Day. But I must say, I woke up this morning, the sun was shining, and I am in one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in. And it's this beautiful campsite here. And right pulling in, I wanted to say I knew immediately that I was in like this beautiful sustainable ecosystem because the birds were chirping. I saw the natural waterways. There was pollinators. There's, I don't know if you can see on the back here, but there's green roofs that they've implemented. There's PV, photovoltaics, and they also have solar hot water heaters as well. And there's so much more that they're doing here. I went on their website, so we'll have to talk about your website so people can see it. Maybe share your website.
Exactly.
And maybe I'll let Pascal talk a little bit about this project and the owner here with Dawn.
Yeah. Well, as I came here to work 15 years ago, one of our main goals was to become a Green Key certificate.
Green Key,
Green
yes.
Key is a European certificate.
Rating system?
For sustainability.
Nice.
And that was one of my first missions I had to do for Toon. Toon is the owner, he's my boss.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of the goals was to get that certificate. But you have three kinds of grades. You have bronze, silver, or gold.
Right.
And of course you went for gold.
Gold.
There was only
Of course,
one- there was
we are
only-
the best.
There was
Yeah.
only one option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took us quite some years to get there, but from the moment we started with it, it was actually very easy to get gold because it is in our genes, it is in our DNA
Yes,
to be
yes.
sustainability. So it was already very sustainable. Yeah, and so it was for us quite easy to get the Green Key certificate.
Yeah.
And yeah, results are amazing. As you
Yeah, can you talk a little bit about, is there something like you have a cafeteria or you use the heat or is there a biodigester or something with recycling the waste?
Yeah, absolutely. So like our dishwasher in the kitchen, it's regenerating the heat from the exhaust. It's regenerating to heat the water from it. What is also regenerated is the air. There's a, I don't know how you call it in English, but it's some kind of, it's exchanging, it's taking, absorbing the heat, a heat exchanger.
Yes.
It's taking the heat out of the air, which is exhaling.
Yes, yes, exhausting.
Exhausting, and for the inlet,
Right.
it's heating up that air.
Yes.
Because of we do that in almost all our buildings.
And it's not hard to do. It's just changing the ways
Very
things
easy.
that we do
Yeah,
things.
Exactly.
And that's partly why I want to, talk about this is because these are things that everyone can do.
Yeah.
We don't have to do the normal ways because it's not about taking from the earth anymore. It's about giving back to the earth. And that's a theme that I use in a lot of my videos.
Yeah.
And that's what you guys believe in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So all our it's not it's when you go when you cut the grass, how you call that?
Yeah.
What come off.
The mulch and
The mulch and all that. We also we have a big pile of mulch,
nice.
and after a couple of years it becomes dirt, and then we use it again to
That's
use
so
for
smart.
maintenance on.
And I saw that you have like two goats
Yeah.
over there.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
And why is there hay up on the top of that barn like that?
It's very typical Dutch. It's like a hay barn.
Okay.
It's a very good.
It's interesting architecture. I've never seen that before.
Okay, it's really Dutch. Yeah.
Yeah, Dutch.
Yeah.
So all the leftovers from our restaurant
Yeah.
go to the goats.
Yeah, you
That's
feed
how
the
we
goats.
That's how we feed the goats. Yeah.
And the place where we are is also very unique. So we are an island in the IJmeer. You have seen that. And from the first day that we came here, we knew that we have a piece of nature close by the city. So what you can see on trees and on herbs and on little flowers, etc. Everything that we use is with the idea that birds and insects must feel free also here. So we have especially one lady. Her only job is to create as much flowers throughout the whole year, so that the hummels and the bees.
Yes,
They can start in February and year round till December. We have flowers. Every year we have several trees. So we planted on that hill up there more than 5,000 species of herbs.
Wow.
So that that was a couple of 6 men who had to climb up the hill, plant.
Wow.
But you can see now, it's now for 3 years. The kind of birds which are there are completely different than the kind of birds which are in the other green area. So
you're
the
creating-
area where you are,
Yeah.
that's mainly the koolmees that you see, the koolmees and the mus.
Yeah.
But there's the puttertje. That's a very nice. If you go,
We saw the little guy.
yeah.
He was so small.
This stays there.
Yeah.
But also in that hill, there's how you call it, stekelvarkje. That is,
Porcupine.
Oh, yeah.
But the small one.
Yeah.
it lives
He
there.
lives there.
It
He's
lives there,
very happy.
and it's got
That's several of
we
them,
so we create.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, city is growing. If we look now, within 3 years we will see some skyscrapers. But we stay here as a green island. For everybody who loves it, people like you, because people must see it, and if they see it, they can't believe it's so close to the
If you're lucky, you can also see the kingfisher.
Oh,
Yeah.
kingfisher.
The kingfisher. So for us, for Holland, it's quite rare. It's quite rare bird.
Yeah.
Living here, we have the snake, kind of snake, which is very rare for Holland. We have it.
So you're creating biodiversity and different ecosystems and planting certain species so new insects could come and live, and then new birds can come fly and eat those insects, and you create this whole beautiful system. It's wonderful.
We try to. At least.
Yeah.
Every must do.
We do our
Everybody.
best.
Yeah.
We do the effort.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate you spending this time with me to help,
Yes.
reverse climate change. So, as I like to end my videos, remember, think greener.
Think greener.
Right.
Yeah.